Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. And fill all of that in. Right, that is going to take the robots absolutely ages to do, but they've gone now and finished doing the landfill, so I'm not too concerned about that. There is a little bit that they probably won't be able to do, but I'm going to have a much larger area of the base that I can run across with bricks, which is just going to make life a lot easier for us, right? The more bricks we've got in the base, the better. It will make things so much easier. Next on the list, I need to go to Angels Logistics, and I need these. I need red circuits, and I don't have any, and I need a requester chest over here. So I'm off running again, and this is why I think, to get a helicopter mod. If I have a helicopter, I then don't need to be doing this. I don't need to be spending ages running around slowly from one side of the map to the other every time I'm daft enough to go and forget something that I really need, or just realize that actually, yeah, we need more components. We need more of those pieces to do some building with. We need more of those pieces to do some building with. And they're all so far apart, aren't they? So it takes time. Whatever we're going for ends up taking time. I mean, look how far I got to go here. I got to run all the way over to this side, up to there, and stand here to gather them up. And I don't actually have them going into a chest anywhere, so this takes even longer. I've got several on here now. I've been thinking about whether or not I should build a main bus for this game. Like, it's an insanely complex thing to do, build any kind of main bus. But for this game, it's even more complex because of just how much is involved with having to do anything like that. Like, the main bus has got so many varied components to it that we actually would need. I've never built a main bus in any game I've played, right? I prefer just sort of doing it haphazard and then also relying on robots. But I have had a number of people suggest that maybe I should be trying to do a main bus, because there are a lot of benefits to doing a main bus. There are a lot of actual positives to it. It is ultimately worth the effort. So maybe it's something that I will get going later. And the concept behind a main bus is that you take all of your most used components and you put them into a big kind of mega, you have a wide mega belt running through the middle of your factory, or like you're just running in a straight line, and then you put all of your various other bits that you want being built throughout your factory. You have those as lines off the side of your main bus, and you pull the materials away from your main bus as you need it, and the main bus stays full all the time. So for us at the moment, certainly, for a main bus, we would go and take the iron that we're making. You'd want steel on it, you'd want the copper on it. We've got bronze down here somewhere being made as well. That would definitely go onto it. And then there'd be other components such as the electronic circuits, the green electronic circuits, probably the electrical blocks, the construction blocks, and you know, there's things like that where you're using them in a lot of different recipes, a lot of different things. You would build a main bus so that you can just keep pushing them through, and it goes a lot more efficiently. So that's the idea behind a main bus. I've just never actually made one for myself, so I'm curious. It could be an interesting experience to try and build one. On the other hand, it could just be one of those experiences that makes me want to pull all my hair out. I'm going to go there, that one, and that's going to put you into the network, and then we're going to go into here, and we're not going to request lead ore at all. We're going to go to resource refining. No, we're not. Where do I find coal? Metallurgy. No. Logistics. Grass. We could start making grass instead of landfill, you know. Right, well, it's not in that bit. Not in metallurgy. Metallurgy, casting, water treatment, no. Petrochemical refining. You have coal, crushed coal, coke, and carbon. Those 4 items you use a lot of. You also use a lot of anything that you see in this game, anything that you see on the screen here, just assume that we use a lot of it. Right, I'm going to put 74 coal in there so that I've got a little tiny bit of extra space. We're going to be wanting lots more space. And I'll put that on there like that. And I'll put a power pole in there. And then I'll put that in there like that. And then we go in here and we select a recipe, which is lime, like that. And then I have an output of carbon dioxide up there. I'm keeping 1,000 going into there. If I do need to have more coal being produced out this side, then I've got a supply of it over here, and we can just feed a belt off of there, and then we'll be able to start using it. That's why I've got that on there. So let me take you up this way. Then I'm going to go and take the 2 petrochem gas tanks that I've got here. I'm going to join both of those in. We'll do them side by side right there like that. And I'll put the copper and join those in there like that. Yeah, that's fine. That's going to fill those up. And then what I will do is I'll take my flare stack and I will drop the flare stack. The flare stack is going to drop down there like that. I'm going to go and take my overflow valve, turn it that way. That's going to go in there like that. And I'm going to put that one in, and I'm going to put that one in there. And then I'm going to connect that into there like that. This overflow valve, if this pipe here reaches 80% carbon dioxide, so 80 of 100, which means that these two have got to reach 80% capacity of the carbon dioxide first, then anything over 80% will get flared off, will get burned off, so that we don't have it sort of as a bottleneck on the entire network, right? We don't want that blocking up. Carbon dioxide is easy to make. We can easily get more of it if we want it, but we've then got a reserve of carbon dioxide over this side if we want some to use to split down for other things. So this gives me the lime over here coming out of there. I've got the clay coming out of there, and I've got sand coming out from over the other side. The clay we don't really need very much of, but I tell you what I am going to do. Now that I've got a few more chests, I went and got the stuff for the chests. I am going to take a chest, and I'm going to drop that one down. I'm going to put that put that one down here so that sort of it's within the existing network. I'm going to bring that clay down there. Go that way. It's going to go in there. And that one's going to go over to there like that. And then I'm going to do that. And I'm going to start putting clay into a chest. I'm just going to fill that chest right up with clay. And I'm going to do the same over here. Now, limestone, I don't think there is actually... Stop clicking on that. I want to do craft in here. Limestone in here. To make limestone... lime, green liquor, and water gives me white liquor and limestone. That's in paper making. And titanium pellet, carbon, calcium chloride gives me limestone and titanium. Alright. What do I use limestone for? That's what I wanted to find out. Go to you. And then go to the... It's lime. Limestone usage. Right here. Use that for making lead anodes. I'm not going to want that. Limestone, coke, and iron pellets to do... Probably not going to want to do that. Ammonium chloride gas. Give ammonia gas and purified water and calcium chloride. Possibly. Cobalt or to give cobalt oxide. Again, possibly. Right, I genuinely don't know if I'm going to want to make any of those items or not. So what I'm going to do, just in case I do end up wanting to make those items, is I'm going to put you there. I'm going to remove that one, and I'm going to put that one back in front of that chest, and then I'm going to put the chest there, so that I'm filling up a chest. Then I'm also going to go to here a minute, and I'm going to put a little bit more land all the way out over to there like that, and I'm going to put a chest underneath there like that. I'm going to put one of these down here. Going to put a power supply. Going to put an inserter. And I'm going to start taking lime out of here. So I've got lime in there. I've got limestone going into there. I've got clay going into that one. And I've also got sand going into the network as well. Next on the agenda, I want to go and put... No. I want unburnt clay bricks is what we're going to make. So we need the lime, we need the clay, we need the sand. And we need to turn them into the unburnt clay bricks via a assembly machine. That's our next step. Now, we don't actually need to do very many of them. And I'm wanting to be able to do most of this via a belt. It would be a lot easier if I could do this using a belt. So I'm going to take a belt, and I'm going to put that belt there like that. I'm going to have an inserter, putting that out onto a belt over this side. And then the belt is going to go here, and then it's going to go up like this. It's going to go underneath there, and it's going to go up between these as far as we can go, right onto that power pole, isn't it? Of course it is. Right. Let's just do that then. That's going to bring that one up as far as it can go up there. Let me remove that tree and these two, so we've got stuff out of the way. I've got a little bit of landfill that needs to go in there. That's everything out of the way there. And you can go straight across this way. You can go straight up this way, and that's going to put clay and lime together onto the same belt. And then all I need to do is get the sand that I've got over this side being brought over. And that's a very simple one. I just need to have a requester chest to bring that over. I could request it into there. So I don't need another requester chest and just feed it onto this belt and not have... That's what we're going to do. Right, don't put the clay on there. Get rid of those bits a minute. Come down here. That requester chest in there. Go to you and request, not the lime, I want the sand for this one. Stone bricks, clay bricks, that's the one that we're making. Anyway, sand, petrochem, no, water treatment, sand right in there, and I want 1,000 of those. Brought into that chest right there. So it's going to automatically put coal into the furnace. It won't put anything other than coal into the furnace because that's all it's requesting. So I don't need to worry about that one. But the other one, the other feed coming out of this here, I do need to worry about it. So I've got to filter that one, which means I need a fast filter inserter to be built for it. And then I can take my underground belts, which will go here. I'll put that one there, and that's going to go straight out onto that side over there. It's going to go straight out onto that side over there, and I'm going to pick that one up again. And then I'm going to put the filter inserter that I've just gone and made there. That one's going to go like that. I'll put another... I like to have... The reason I don't feed directly into the side of these unless I've got to is because I like to have one little bit just so that I can see more clearly. When I'm looking around, I can see a little bit more clearly on the belt what I've actually got laid out on there. It makes life a little bit easier for me. And those each carrying 100, like they are very slow moving, but because they each carry 100, it is really helpful. Like, it's absolutely brilliant. I'm loving these robots. Like, I'm starting to really see the potential with them. Yes, they're slow, and I'm sure later on the other robots are going to be absolutely magnificent. But they do have a lot to... There's a lot to be said for those things. There is a lot to be said for them. Now, I want to whitelist some sand on here, so we want to do that. That's going to put sand out onto the belt over there. You over here. We've got lime going into there. You in here. Why have you stopped? Oh, limestone is not coming in. It's because the limestone's being taken out and dumped into this chest in here. And it's having that as priority. So how can I prioritize that over this? That's what I kind of need to do, isn't it? I kind of need to prioritize that one over this one. Just... No, I don't think I do. It's going to be slow enough. I think it will be absolutely fine. So next, I want a couple of factory units, and we'll put these over this. You know what? We can. Yeah, no, we'll put them over here. We'll do 4 of those up through there, and then I'll go into here, and that is metal. No, it's not. It's there. Unburnt clay. That is under metallurgy. Here. Copy those in, and then I'm going to need to do a double input line on these. So we do that, and then I go into here, and I do a double extension on that one, so that I'm taking the far belt, and then I do a regular one here underneath, like that. I do power on both of them, like that. And then I take a belt, and I run that one up there, and then I take a belt, and I run that one up there, like that. So I'm now making unburnt clay bricks. And then to turn them into burnt clay bricks, I need stone or steel furnace, or an electric furnace. But I'm not able to make electric furnaces yet, am I? I haven't advanced far enough to make electric furnaces, so I am still on steel furnaces. Which is what I need the coal for. It's fortunate. We've got coal over here, look. See? Do you see that? You see how this is working? Already we are making use of what we've got here. This is absolutely brilliant. So now I kind of want to put both items out onto this belt. I need another filter inserter. So let's do that one first. I'll build a filter inserter there, and then I'm going to take an... no, that's going to go out onto that belt right there. It's just going to go onto the near side of it. It's going to go out this way, but that bit I've got to remove. I need to put you back there like that. And then you're going to have a filter on you. You're going to go like that, and you're going to filter... What am I filtering out of here? Sand. Right, I'll filter the sand out one side, so then the coal can go out the other side. And we put one belt in there like that. Yeah, that'll be fine. It's got the sand on there. That's all I need. And then this belt will go out here. And I want the coal to go up there. Basically, I want it to be in a line right there is where I want that to go. It's going to go there, like that. Right. That's where that one's got to go. And then I need to take another underground belt. That one's going to go out from there. And then I want to go over to here. And I want to take an underground belt. And that one needs to go there so that it will put it out onto the correct line. I want to take my filter inserter that I just made. I want to drop that one down onto there. You need to offset on the near side, and then we can whitelist some coal for you, which is under Petrochem, right there. That's not drop... Oh, no, it won't drop it in yet, because I don't have an outfeed on this side. You got outfeed. There we go. Right, it is dropping out, and that's coming out over to here. So the coal is going on there, and then the sand is going onto that side up there where it should. Fantastic. Everything's working. Perfect. Beautiful. Wonderful. And you go up that way. And then you come up here, and I'll have the other end of this one. That one's going to go that way round, and it's going to go to there. It's going to go on up a little bit further, and it's going to go to there, like that. I've got 6 belts left, which are going to go that far. Right. So far, so good. So I'm going to need to be able to get these bits going over into furnaces, and then I'm also going to need furnaces in here. So we're kind of like, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that, but I need to go and get more belts first. So I'll run and get those. And there will be a short break for you, as in a microsecond. For me, it's going to be at least a week before I'm back. So I may have forgotten what I'm going for. Actually, what am I going for? I need to run off belts. I need to go and get some more belts a minute, and then we can come back. I accidentally shot the pipe right there, and I don't have any repair kits. Just picking up the bits that I said I needed to go and get. I remembered. I did actually remember what I was off to go and get. I'm just looking to see if I've got repair kits here anywhere. Exploration. Ooh, I do. Right, I can make a repair pack. I can make one of those. Takes a little bit. I got quite a few separate components that I need to actually build the thing, but it's all there. And there is the repair pack, so... Seriously? And then I've got all that repair pack left? I don't want that. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ditch this repair pack. I don't want it anymore. I'm going to put that one down into there, and then I'm going to put the repair pack in here. Like that. Put you in there. And I'm going to put that single copper cable in there as well, just because that one's in the way. I've got 6 stone over there. We'll use those for something else. And then I'm going to go here, and I'm going to shoot that one there and blow it up. Boom! Right, there's that bit out the way, and that's cleared a little bit of stuff off of me. So I no longer need to worry about that. Now, I know I'm running around with a gun in my hand, and now I've put the gun away. That's all good. That's all wonderful and amazing. And we need to get back over to this side. I've got the green. A lot of you said that you can see the green cursor. I show up a little bit better being in green as well. So we will try and stick with this. One thing that I was thinking was, can I make my green a little bit brighter than what it is right now? Does that show up a bit better? Like that's as bright a green as I can get. You know, I can go with a little bit of yellow in there. Like that. Or go towards being yellow, which is there. That's a bit brighter like that. What's that do? I think that makes me show up a little bit more. So we'll stick with that. We'll go with that. Right then, and I've got belts that I can bring out here, and we can run some belts up there. So I've got coal that will come up for the furnaces that we need. But then what I was thinking, now I'm going to need... I'm going to do a direct feed, 1 furnace per each of these. At least that's what I was thinking. So the crafting speed on that is 0.75. That crafting speed is 4 seconds. What does that give me? That gives 4 unburnt clay brick. Right, I'm curious now what we're going to actually need to make this work. So we go into crafting, we go to production, like that. I got steel furnace right there. I got enough to make 35 of them, so we're all right. That's the ones that we're going to use. So I make a steel furnace there. Now that is a bit smaller than that one. If I bring that one across there, so that I've got a single feed on there, and I'm possibly going to change this around. I'm possibly going to move that belt in a minute. So I want to put that one there. I'm going to put some power on that one. And that's gone and that's just dropped in 8 pieces. I'm going to put some coal in there. Right, there's... Oh! Oh, it smelts in blocks of 4. So 1 furnace will take everything that the factory can provide without any problem whatsoever. We don't need to worry about having more than that. So I'm going to move this one. That one's going to come out of the way. I'm going to make 3 more steel furnaces. There, like that. And we're going to put these. I'm going to put 1 there. I'm going to put 1 there. And I'm going to put 1 there, like that. And then we will put in the... That will be a middle, and a middle in there. And then I can put a power line there. So that's powering everything that I need to power. Next, we will manually just take these trees out of the way. So then we don't have to worry about those. That one there. I'm going to want this belt to go there, like that. So that power pole there is going to come out the way. I don't need to put in an extra replacement on it. You can come down to that point like that. And you can go over like that. Right, now go in here and take the 64 coal I had on that belt and we'll run it up through. And you can go up to that point right there. And then I'm going to take another belt and this one's going to come down like this. And that's going to be where we can offload. So then the idea here remove those 2 power poles and put them down again. This time I'm going to just move them over a fraction. I can put 1 there and I can put 1 there, and that will cover everything. So I've got 1 coming in that direction, like that, and then I've got 1 feeding out, which will be in that direction, and that one is going to be a long-handed pick up and drop down like that. So I'll just pick up that clay brick there a second, and I will drop that down there like that, and then I'll go over to you, and I'll put those 12 into there. I've got 26 sand, which I will drop in, and leave the rest of it for a minute, and then I can take... Now, if I put that down, that's gonna be wrong. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to have to do this anyway, and then we're going to have to clean it up afterwards. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to drop, drop, and drop like that, so that we've got the long run, and it's putting it out onto there. I've got a short run in here that I just want to pick up a minute, like that. So I pick up all of those clay bricks, and then I will put the 35 down here. Plus, I've got 38 coal, and that's going to go into that one. So I've now got the furnaces, we've got the clay bricks, and they're coming out down to this point. Clay bricks are really, really easy. I just want to make sure that I'm going to have 1 of those small remote charging stations. It's out by 1 too far right there. So if I put... Yeah. That's just wrong on so many levels. Okay, put small remote charging station there at the halfway point. You can go all the way out over to there. And then I'll put that one back in there. So I've got, like, more charging points. That'll be fine. We can do it like that. That's not quite so wrong. And then this one will drop down here like this. And you will go like that. And now I'm feeding stone bricks into here. 2 at a time. Clay bricks, sorry. We've got actual fired clay bricks. Which is what we needed for the final little stage in here, which was to go and build the Angel's blocks. Yeah, see all these construction blocks and stuff we've got in here. We've got the electronics block. We need a exploration. There is a production block right there. Craft. Make that one. 3 clay bricks. Motor level 2. Mechanical parts. Electronics block. And production block 1. I've now got... everything in place to be able to go and build that. Let's just drop that down there so that I fill in that little gap of land. Everything is now in place. I can go and start building these level 2 production blocks. So I also need to go and just find out where I've got the rest of the stuff. And did I actually start making anything for the rest? I know that I've got the electronics blocks there. Pick up 100. Where am I putting those? I've got these items in here coming. Where am I making... where am I using those? I'm using them somewhere. I can't remember now. It's very easy to forget. Electronics blocks are being used up in the manufacture of all of these roboports and logistics items over this side. And then I got 600... Well, unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. We will come back tomorrow, and we will carry on with the Bat Challenge, continue trying to make 1,000 of absolutely everything. But we'll also take a little short break and try to catch me a door flurp. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.